Waluigi number cart. I'm sorry. Whenever I say Waluigi now, I can't help but think of that thing James said in that one video on the collab channel when he was like, Waluigi number cart. Hello, everyone, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the previous episode, we played through a little bit of Luigi's Balloon World, and in today's episode, we're returning to the Cap Kingdom to take care of some more fun stuff and things. Yay! So we got a little bit of a taste of this in the previous episode of returning to the previous worlds, but we really get to see now just how beautiful everything is and how peaceful it all is. Just seeing everything flying around here again, like this is one thing that I was really hoping we'd get to see at some point when I first started playing through this game. Because there's this really cute village that was all destroyed and stuff, and I really want to know what it looked like before all that happened. And now that everything's restored, we get to see exactly that. It's just really cool. Alright, so let's see if this will do anything. Yay, it did a thing. It's like I know this game. Alright, and now we're gonna head down here. Spin the hat to get the prize. And now if you've been watching this play, you know exactly how long it took me to get back into recording things. So that's certainly gonna be a fun time. It is kind of interesting to go back and watching through some of these videos and be like, oh, there were several weeks before I was able to record again. Well, that's interesting. I am hoping to get back into recording a bit more often, especially with some projects I'm currently planning right now. I don't want to be too specific on anything, but let's just say that there's a few projects I have in mind where it'd be kind of beneficial to be able to record on a bit more regular basis. Wah, wah, wah. It's funny because, like, the most recent Breath of the Wild recording session I did, that was like a few months ago. In that exact recording session, I said that something along the lines of that we'd be doing it more often and things like that. But that file was like on my computer for months before I got around to editing it, so that was certainly a fun time. Now, one of the things we'll be looking at real quick, we'll look around here and seeing the binoculars because now these things are actually kind of useful. It was pretty cool to see the aerial view of the kingdoms, but now there's going to be something different to check out. Zoom in with the Y button as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. But somewhere around here is going to be something that looks a little bit different than everything else. Yeah, these things are the bane of my existence. When I was playing through this on my own time with the post game, I was trying my best not to do any of the hints or anything like that to find the power moons, like talking to the one toad or using the amiibo thing or anything like that. These ones are the ones that I always seem to forget about, so yeah, that was certainly quite an interesting time. I'm protecting the power moon. I'm not afraid of anything, not even Paragoombas. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ghost. Tails. I'm sorry, I just think that every time that I think of a ghost. I just can't help it. We did verses of the first two Luigi's Mansion games on the collab channel, and Pancake was still using me, saying that I better not do that again for a potential Luigi's Mansion 3 versus. It's probably gonna happen. I've never truly understood the terror of Paragoombas. Boo ha! I am scaring you! Boogie 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 boo! We can't go inside the Paragoomba. That's quite unfortunate. Bonneter Blockade. So, yeah, let's talk about the postgame for just a little bit more as we continue searching this area. First of all, I should mention that I didn't practice for this, so I may end up getting a little bit more lost than usual every now and then, but I just felt like recording today because I want to record stuff. And yeah, this is definitely Kingdom of the Moon Rock, so yeah, it's pretty cool. So there are two sets of power moons that become available in the post game. There's the regular ones that become available after defeating Bowser. So after you defeat Bowser, these ones become available, but the second set becomes available after we open up the Moon Rock. Now, for the most part, aside from, of course, this episode, I'm going to try my best to get the Bowser ones first, and then we'll open up the Moon Rock. So if we head on to the toppy tip of the top tower hat, hyphen. If we go this way, yes, my ship is saved, fixed, whatever you're saying. There's gonna be some stuff for us to do over here, so let's go over here and talk to you. We are the roving racers. We rove the globe, racing in every kingdom that we can get to. Want to race, bro? You'll get a prize if you win. I'm in. That's the spirit. The rules are simple. Race us to the goal and get there first. There's a bright beacon at the finish line. Got it? Then let's go. Eevee and Pikachu. Meow, meow, meow. Our colors match really nicely. Alright, and now we're gonna head down here, and this is basically the trick that I like doing. If you played Luigi's Balloon World, you know this route well enough, because a lot of people will end up hiding a balloon near where the finish line is. So that's something that's pretty interesting indeed. And now you get to hear the sound of a Joy-Con moving back and forth, because that's how motion controls work. I could use the Y button, but that's dumb. Why would you do such a thing? That was an obvious joke that everybody is laughing at right now. Mostly at my expense, or something like that. Blazing fast, bro, here's the prize, a Power Moon! Yeah, boy, what flavor? Power Moon flavor. A new racer, you'll win something good too if you win the race, bro. Are you up for it? That's the spirit. And yay, we get to do this a second time. So this is going to be a thing that we're going to see a lot throughout our adventure. There's going to be Koopa races, and there's going to be two versions. The regular one, and the second one with Mr. Shiny Goldman. Mr. Shiny Goldman is going to be super fast, and he's going to be really difficult to deal with. So, yeah, this one is going to be a fun one. He's going to be doing tricks, like rolling around at the speed of sound. He's going to be doing long jumps and diving. His AI is actually kind of impressive, so yeah, you definitely want to watch out for him. But if you have skills like me, then you should be fine. Also, I love the Mr. Game & Watch icon on the minigames. Blazing fast, bro, here's the prize, a Power Moon! And just like with the other minigames, there'll be a leaderboard we can check out. Would you like to connect to the network and take a look at the ranking board? Connecting to the network, World rankings, we suck. What's the world record on this one? It's up here. Eventually it will take us to the top. How in the world do you do that in 10 seconds? Like every time I think that I'm decent on one of these games, no, I'm not. Like every time I think, I look at that and I'm like, oh, there are people who could do this way faster than I possibly could ever dream. Alright, there's a Power Moon right here. Under the big one's brim. Down by the sea. Ah, not blank. Is this a thing we did already? Yeah, it's a thing we did already. That's one fun thing that's going to be interesting about these. About the post game is trying to figure out if we do something right now, already or not. Shiny spot. Fog-Shrouded Platform. If you see a shiny spot, it must be destroyed. Bunny Rabbit! Bunny Rabbit! Bunny Rabbit! Bunny Rabbit! Must find the Bunny Rabbit! Bunny Rabbit is adorable and will be my dinner. I've never actually eaten rabbit before, but bunnies are super cute and fluffy. You're vile. You're flawed. Oh, so cute and fluffy! So if you need a direction on where to go for the post-game world, We can look on the map right there, and those little X's will mark spots where you can find a power moon. So over there, there's a signpost in that direction, which means that we're probably going to need some kind of flying device. Now, if only we've seen at least one throughout the entire Mario series. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen any kind of flying power-up in the Mario series. No, 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 no. In fact, Mario can't even jump. All this is just an optical illusion. It's not Mario that jumps. It's the Earth that bounces down. that sounds like a really bad Chuck Norris joke or something like that. Like that one where it's all like, when Chuck Norris does a push-up, he doesn't push himself up, and moves the Earth down or something. There's some really funny ones like that. Like, okay, I don't know how many people watching these videos actually remember Chuck Norris jokes, but those are like some of my favorite ones when I was younger. One of my favorite ones was, it was something along the lines of, a rattlesnake bit Chuck Norris, and after days of excruciating pain, the rattlesnake died of poison. Just funny things like that are just really silly. But yeah, way over this way, and there's two in that direction. Now, there are going to be some that are kind of going to be a pain. Like this one right here, these stupid birds are going to be a pain. Can we actually catch this? No, we can't do it with the paragraph. Well, we actually may be able to. Oh, we can. Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I always just assumed that you always needed to throw a Cappy at them, but that's not the case, so yay, now our life is easier. And now we got that, and we get the next Power Moon. We're flying through these pretty quickly. Get it? Because flying, because that's what we're currently doing, because it's a Power Moon, and that was a play on words, also known as a pun. So I just like how scared Peach and what's her face look when you bring an enemy near them. Like they look kind of adorable. That might be a bad thing to say, considering like, you know, they're a bad guy, and like, well, I was about to say that Peach has every right to be scared of a Goomba, but at the same time, like, is she really? Because maybe they're like that one guy, maybe like that one person on Megamind who got kidnapped by the bad guy so much that like it didn't even phase her anymore. All the evil traps and things like that. One bite to the Arachnus death kiss is enough to. I don't remember much about that movie, but from what I remember, it was pretty funny. The bad guy in it was kind of on the weird side, though. Anyway, now we have the key. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the beautiful key? Long jump! No! Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this time without fail. You can fail sometimes, but it's probably not a good addiction. Can that actually be a thing you can be addicted to? Because like I know there's like a lot of weird stuff that you can technically get like addicted to and things like that. I don't know why. The only example I could think of was toothpaste. I'm sure somebody has an addiction to like brushing their teeth or something like that way more times than they need to in their life. But that's the stuff over my mind with too. Like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is what happens when I record late at night. We're almost there. We're almost there. People will come from everywhere, cause we're almost there. Is this where we want to go? Yes, I do indeed believe we want to go in this direction with our face hole. And our arm hole. And our everything else. Hole. I don't know. So if we continue flying off over here, eventually we'll be able to see a shiny thing in the clouds. And if we go over here, there's going to be a new shiny thingy. And shiny is usually pretty good, unless it's destructive, in which case you probably want to avoid it. Good to see you again, Cappy. Say, Cappy, you mentioned a treasure a ways back. Said I could have it if I found it. Does that deal still stand? To be clear, I haven't found it yet. Intriguing. Where was it again? Was it under that pile of wooden crates? Very intriguing. No, maybe the narrow pathway that dips into the fog. Which one was that again? Was this one over here? I think it was that one over there. Actually, maybe down here. Nope, that's not it. I remember now. Now it's here, maybe on top of the Glases bridge, I wonder. Yeah, this is always the worst when you can't remember exactly where you hit something. Like, so... yeah, that's always the worst feeling in the world when you can't remember where you hit something. So, if we go over in this area, the Glases bridge. This isn't the Glases bridge. Not either, maybe on top of the biggest hill. So as we go across the Glases bridge, there's kind of an interesting development fact. So, the cloud itself is originally going to have a bit more of a reflective look to it, and this area right here is kind of going to be a big thing. So, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a pair of glasses you'd wear. Like you could see the little eye socket things, and the middle is supposed to be like the nose bridge. So it was gonna be really interesting because the way the clouds are going to reflect, it was gonna complete the look to make it look like a full pair of glasses. But they eventually changed the design for that, so that's not what they end up going with. But we can still see concept art of that. That's pretty interesting. Like, I love the concept art they released for Mario Odyssey. There's like so many good things, and you can really see just how much time and effort went into the creativity behind this project. Oh, we're close, so close. I think it might be around here. Yep, it is. Yay! Maliki Power Moon! I didn't get a chance to finish reading the text. Alrighty then. So I believe that leaves only... where is it again? I believe that leaves only that one that we currently care about at the moment. Now there is one Power Moon that we'll be saving for another time. I'll make it a little bit more sense when we get to that point. But we're going to head over in this direction now. And over here, there's going to be a special kind of warp pipe that we haven't seen yet. Alright. Ooh, wow. Wow, these colors look amazing. I completely forgot about this area. How could I forget about this? It looks so cool. Alright, so now we'll be rolling down here. That was a mistake. Okay, this kind of reminds me of that one level in Super Mario Galaxy 2 where you're rolling down the thing and there's that one optional pathway that's a lot harder. It's kind of making me think of that. I always thought that was a really cool level. And this might take me a couple tries because, like I said, I don't remember much about this one, so it's probably going to be a failure and a half. If I had to make an estimation, it'd probably take 3 1/4 of a failure. That will probably be the most accurate assumption. Alright, here. There we go. There's the next one. Precision rolling. Rolling down the river. Now we head over here. Continue onwards on a merry way through our path of eggnog. And I really want eggnog right now. But it's not in stores yet, and it makes me super sad. I mean, come on. They start selling Halloween stuff in July now. Why can't we have eggnog this early? It's like seriously, Disney started the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party in August. You know, Halloween, the October thing. It's like a few months before, like after August. Like, I don't know. Like, I get that it is like a party thingy, and they probably want to sell like additional extra tickets on that thing, but at the same time, it's the Halloween thing. Halloween is not in August. At least that's what I grew up believing. I don't know, maybe I was lied to my whole life. Okay, this is officially the 3rd1/4 attempt, which means that this must succeed if my estimation is to become accurate. Alright, so we got this. We can do it. We have the powers to do anything if we have pudding. Come on, do it like that. And we didn't quite get those rings, but who cares? This isn't Sonic. And we did the thingy, yay! Now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we're moving on towards the Cascade Kingdom. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.